What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Thick. Yo, today we're doing something special, something that I know all of you guys want to do or want to know how to do, and you're sick and tired of. Doesn't matter, I don't know, the Civic, the Del Sol, an Acura, doesn't matter. Your door panels might be absolutely cooked. And today we're going to go out, buy a bunch of supplies, and I'm going to show you how you can repair your door panel. How many people or how many videos have you seen where people remove this without breaking a single thing? We're going to make this the same color as the headliner because, as you guys know, we've completely sound dead in the car. We've been installing all of the interior. I mean, this thing is almost put together. I even wrapped this trim right here the same as the headliner. The front is gray, just like this color. I mean, this thing looks absolutely amazing. So today I'm going to show you guys how you can fix your door panels, whether they're cracked, you want to rewrap them. We're going to go out, buy materials. And I think today we're going to be taking the Del Sol because it's about to be 80 degrees and it's only noon. Pretty hot here in Oregon. So let's get started. Let's go to the store. Let's rip the Del Sol around. And before we leave, I have a question. I know you guys have probably seen my Integra. What do you guys think about that? There's so many people kind of dogging on me for paying $1,000, but I don't think they realize underneath all of that dirt is clean paint. There might be a few issues here and there, but that paint is going to be so clean when I wash it. This Del Sol is cool and I really like it, but I also feel like it's just a really good summer car. I just feel like if I was to sell a car out of all of my cars, it would probably be the Del Sol, only because I feel like the cool aspect about it is the fact that the top can be removed, and I can't remove the top while it's raining in Oregon. We're currently in Home Depot. You can also go to Lowe's, but this is gonna be our one-stop shop. We're gonna grab some liquid resin. This is gonna be for the fiberglass epoxy. We're gonna grab the fiberglass cloth. We're gonna grab 2 packs of these, and then you're also gonna need some type of spray adhesive. You're also gonna wanna come grab either, some type of stiff putty knife, something that has a sharp edge, along with, razor blades, but I kind of recommend you grab something like this that has a handle. And I'll show you guys what I mean later, but a lot of people will use drill bits, they'll use Dremels, and I'm telling you, this is the method. And I kind of did it all by myself. I looked at everybody else and they kept making mistakes, and I'm like, what is something better? And so I was using razor blades, but I'm also thinking about grabbing one of these scrapers right here, just because I think it'll work just as good and it has that nice sturdy handle. Okay, I changed my mind. We're gonna go with one of these. So I was gonna grab everything at Home Depot, and then last minute I kind of changed my mind because I want to go to Ace Hardware just because their legit hardware is a lot better and you can choose from so much more. So we're gonna head there, grab a few more things, but you could grab everything from Home Depot or Lowe's if you don't have an Ace Hardware near you. So we're gonna be grabbing these bonded neoprene washers. These have the rubber on the bottom with the metal on the top. These are 5/8, and then we're grabbing these sheet metal screws, which are also 5/8. We grabbed 36 of each of these. So we have literally 36 of the washers and 36 of the screws. And here's basically everything that you're gonna need for this job, give or take maybe a few things I'm missing. But the goal is to remove this centerpiece of the door panel without actually destroying anything. So just like this, a lot of people are gonna grab their drill bits or a Dremel, and they're gonna completely drill these out or, cut them off and destroy this entire thing. But I found out that these razor blades are actually perfect for removing this plastic piece and allowing you to remove it without actually breaking anything. So it's legitimately as easy as grabbing your razor blade or whatever you're using and just scraping these off. So all you gotta do is do this, and look at this. It's coming right off. Boom, just like that, came off. Now you just do this to every single one. And let's say you have, one that looks like this, that's kind of stuck down, you won't be able to scrape it off. If you grab some type of wire cutters or something, you can actually get down in there and kind of break up the plastic a little bit to be able to pull it up off of that edge. And then you just go through and you scrape it off with the razor blade. And as you can see right here, it's starting to crack. I would rather do this now than later, just because I don't want this to get any worse. So this is probably a good time to do it anyways, because my door panels are actually in pretty good shape. I'm just gonna start sanding this down, get it prepped and ready for not only the adhesive and the new fabric, but also the fiberglass cloth, so that way we can reinforce this. And now that we've sanded it down, we're just gonna hose it off. We just want to make sure all of that dust and nasty stuff that we just sanded off is clean. We're also going to want some type of measuring cup or mixing bowl. This is going to be 4 ounces down here at the bottom. The max is 16. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 ounces of this liquid resin in, and then it's going to be 10 drops per 1 ounce. So with 4 ounces, we're going to put 40 drops of this hardening. I also highly recommend that you guys wear a mask, because this stuff not only is dirty, but it's very toxic. So we're going to pour 4 ounces of the resin in here, and then we're going to do 40 drops of that harden. So that's about right there is 4 ounces. Gotta work with this stuff fast because this specific one is not like a slow setting hardener. This stuff is actually like 10, 15, 20 minutes and it'll harden. So we kind of want to work fast with this stuff. You can get the 6-hour cure time one, but because this is a project at home and I wanted to get it done and install and everything, I kind of just went with the quick Bondo liquid resin. Heavy coats, light coats, whatever you want, but we're gonna want to, basically we're just reinforcing the entire inside of this so that way we don't get any more cracks. They won't be brittle anymore. And honestly, this will probably last a lifetime unless you physically just try to break your door, which I obviously don't recommend doing. But yeah, we're just gonna coat the entire inside of this. And we're just gonna then lay down the actual fiberglass on top of it, cutting in small pieces. This is so much easier. And I recommend doing it section by section, depending on what resin you use, because like I said, this stuff dries quick. And I'd probably recommend you wear gloves. Now that it's all dry, we're just gonna start cutting all of this trim off and go around the entire thing, getting all the loose threads, getting all the big chunks, and we're just gonna clean it up, kind of sand it down a little bit. As you can tell, this is definitely thicker. It's solid, it's nice. I mean, this thing is definitely not going to break for a long time unless I just slam it on the ground. So when it comes time to cutting fabric with whatever you're working on, obviously we're working on the door panel. One thing that I love to do, especially with the headliner, you cut an excess amount, right? You want extra just to be safe. And then what we're going to do is take the entire thing and glue it to whatever project you're working on. That way, once it's glued, you can cut around that and you don't have to make any mistakes trying to make it perfect without it being actually molded to the thing. So we're gonna cut this, we're gonna mount it, then we're gonna glue it, then we're gonna cut it. So you can also spray the back of the fabric and you could spray this as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna spray this entire thing down and then we're gonna wait probably just like 30 seconds to a couple minutes, wait till it's super tacky, and then we're gonna put the cloth down on top of it. I know in my headliner videos, so many of you guys were like, oh, you're using the wrong spray, it's not gonna hold. Brother, it's gonna hold. You guys are just overthinking it. You hear one thing, you say it's not gonna work just because somebody tells you it's not. You don't actually ever try. But no, this is gonna look really good. We're good. We can definitely put this down. The only reason I don't like to spray this is because then all the excess material is going to get so sticky, especially the stuff that you don't end up using. So we're just gonna lay this down. You're gonna wanna flatten this out. Make sure to keep all of the wrinkles. So pull, flatten. Just keep working it. And if you get any, if you get any spots, see, I mean, look at that, the material's already sticking. If you get any spots that, have edges or like have little wrinkles in them, just pull it out. Just lift up, pull out, don't be afraid. Your first project isn't always going to be perfect. Just take your time, do what you need to. Oh yeah. I mean, brother, look at this. Like, okay, so now what we're going to do is just cut off all of the excess fabric, and then this is going to be fucking mint. And then we're going to cut down this seam, and I'm going to leave a little bit on the edge just so we could tuck it underneath onto this side. And boom! I mean, brother, look at this. Like, this is freaking perfect. Done on the inside, done on the outside. Now let's just throw her on and see how she looks. My phone actually ended up dying, unfortunately, while I was screwing everything in and showing you guys and talking about a bunch of stuff. So that's unfortunate. A lot of you guys have this top section that needs to be done because a lot of that time on these door panels, they break. I mean, if you really need to, you can reinforce this entire door with the fiberglass and the resin. I did it all just right here because I know mine was cracking right here. The other section of my door panel is completely fine, but we ended up using all of the screws. We figured it out. One thing that I recommend is just to be very careful on how long of screws you get, or you're gonna end up going through your door panel. What you wanna try to do is get stubby, small, tiny screws that are also thick. So if you need to remove the armrest before you take it to the hardware store or do whatever, do that so that way you know what kind of hardware you actually need, because you will screw the screws through your door if you get too long of screws, and you kind of want your screws to be pretty damn thick, because if they're too thin, they're not gonna actually catch any of that plastic on the inside. But I think we did a great job for a home DIY project. I mean, this thing isn't gonna crack anytime soon. And realistically, I mean, dude, I just love this material because I can, you know, depending on my mood, I can change what I want it to look like. If I want it dark, if I want it light, whatever. But I mean, it's gonna match the interior so well. And then obviously this door panel we still have to do, but I'm gonna do this for like like TikTok, Instagram, like I'm gonna do some short video. But I mean, yeah, that's how you do it. Also, I'm not really used to this long form content, so if you guys have any tips or tricks, I mean, I think long form content is tough, man. It's tough to get people engaged. It's tough to do this short form. It's boom, 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 boom. Long form, I'm just like, while I'm editing it, I'm just like, oh, this is dragging out. Like, to me, it's not entertaining, but maybe you guys enjoy the video. Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.